So I guess Monday, I got up in front of my class to speak and inform them that we were running for Student Government Association and how we'd really appreciate my class's support. So I got up and gave them a little spiel, and I was just talking to them, and we weren't going to have class on the days of voting, so I talked to my professor and was just basically saying, is it okay, like, if I get an email sent out to my classmates? And our class is kind of unique in the sense that there's 16 total students in there, and we all know each other very well. The class is very interactive, and so we speak a lot to each other. We all know each other's first names, last names, that kind of deal, and it even goes so far, like, we all have nicknames in the class that we were assigned on the first day. And so, we're a really tight-knit class, and so I know all of these kids. And so I asked for the professor just to send an email that I originally sent to the class just to remind them to go vote. Whenever I originally had the intent to send the email, obviously there was no malicious intent, nothing like that. I just wanted the support of my classmates that I was really close with, and that's the only intention that I had, just trying to gather support for my team. I didn't want anything like this to come of it. I was reprimanded for spamming, and I understand that spamming is sending, a mass message of some sort to an indiscriminate population, and I really feel like I do have a relationship with all 15 of the other students in there. We're all a close group of friends, talk to each other, and we see each other in the hallways outside of the classroom. So I personally wouldn't consider it indiscriminate, but it's viewed the way it was.
Why didn't you send the email yourself to the if it's only 15 names, you've probably gotten a lot of emails from your professor, including all of their emails. Why not just send it to them
yourself?
yourself?
We actually never did get a email list of, like, they're all hidden. So
okay.
Yeah, I didn't have the emails.
Yeah. But if you know them,
yeah,
you know their emails.
Yeah.
Why not send an email yourself to them?
I mean, looking back, probably would have been, a better way to avoid all of this, but it's just, I guess, in the time I, didn't really. Well, I know our camp got some calls and stuff, and I don't really know what the dialogue was in the phone calls, and it was just like a scary situation, and it was really just an unfortunate series of events, the way everything transpired. There are a lot of rules. I've definitely learned that. I think that it's crucial to just be as informed as possible on the election code. There's so many different ways that you could possibly go wrong, and it might just be, obviously ignorance is no excuse to do that, and that's not what I'm saying at all, but you really do need to educate yourself on the election code and just make sure that you know forwards and backwards so these things don't happen. Definitely portraying us in the wrong light. Like, we're all guys of great character, we really have done things the right way so far, and to be portrayed like we were in the article, it was pretty hurtful, because we try to do everything right. And this morning, you're seeing people pick up the Daily Torador, and it's that, boom, your article is right there on the front page. It's hard to hold that person in the same light as you once did. Like, we've done everything right the whole time, and it just really hurts me, and it's something that really did affect me, because I don't want to ever seem to my constituents that I'm, like, trying to deceive them in any sort, because that's not what my agenda is whatsoever. I really do want to serve the student body population. I mean, walking around campus today, I was telling people earlier, I got called Smiley, and people laughed at me. I don't even know the people who they are, and it's just, it's hurtful, and I just don't think that it was fully thought out. I mean, I also want our student body to know that we really are honest, hardworking people that have their best interest at heart, and we'll do whatever it takes.